Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, and today I am just over the moon because I feel like Rachel is back. Sweet and Simple Home is truly back because I got some bookshelves off of Facebook Marketplace. And if you have been with me long enough, you know I had these exact same shelves in our past homes. I say homes because I had them in a little house that we fixed up and lived in, and then we outgrew that house and we were building what was going to be our forever home, but then we sold that and we moved to Idaho, and those shelves would not fit in our Idaho house that we first bought, and so I sold them. And then when we moved here into town, I was like, oh, those shelves would have fit so perfect right there. And I regretted it. And someone had 3 of them listed and they fit just right in our dining room on this big blank wall. And we had hoped maybe to have built-ins done or whatever, but we've moved so much in the last 5-6 years that I told my husband, I don't know if I want to put money into built-ins because we've said so many times, now we're not moving, okay, now we're not moving, and we just keep moving. And so I'd like to be able to put money into things that we can take with us. So anyway, I got these for an excellent deal, $400 for all 3. They were already assembled. It was just like no big deal. They're originally from IKEA. They have 2 drawers on the bottom. Let's see. Here we go. They have 2 drawers on the bottom and then the shelves, and we've just lined them up next to each other, and I'm so excited. You guys know I love books. I wear my Love Books t-shirt. My husband's a teacher and a pastor, and I am a teacher and a librarian, and so books are kind of a big part of our life. So I am just thrilled. I've been collecting around the house all the homeless books that didn't necessarily have a place, or that I had shoved in like a double layer behind other books or under beds. So I have quite a few there that you can see that I've gathered, and there's a few more spots. I still need to go grab a few more, but we have lots of space now, and I'll probably do a really big shakeup of all the other shelves. We have 2 shelves in our living room, these 3 now. We have 2 shelves in our kids' loft space. We have a shelf in each kid's bedroom, and then we have a little shelf on the side of our desk. And every single shelf besides these 3 was full, stuffed. And yeah, it's really exciting to now have space to put some of the homeless books and some of the books that we would like to see more that were like shoved in the back or whatever, or under beds, wherever I could fit them. So I'm really excited, like over the moon. I know it's gonna take me a long time to get these exactly where I want them, but I thought I would just start today filming the process of decorating these and organizing them and just making them a part of our house. So anyway, let me turn the camera around and show you. Okay, here's how it looks. Here's my dining table, and we did scoot it a little bit more into this room, and we might eventually switch the bench and the chairs. We're not sure, but I'm just leaving it as is for now. There's 2 drawers on the bottom, so my storage has just totally multiplied. I'm so excited. And then the shelves on the top. And I think the kind of simple white really works with this house that's a little bit more modern. And then our living room kind of has its own vibe. So even though this is open concept, I really like how this will feel a little bit different, but still kind of connect to the other space. So here is what I have gathered thus far. My Agatha Christie collection has outgrown the shelf that it was on, so I thought it would be nice. I have several more that I need to actually add to this pile that I recently picked up. And so I want to give them a new place. It's dusty. I need to give it a dust. This was a a gift from a friend. My husband loves Rembrandt, and this is all about Rembrandt. And I just had it kind of tucked under my nightstand because I didn't have a spot for it, so we'll give that a home. These are my Christmas specific books. Isn't this lovely? I love this book. I've read it every year, and it's just the sweetest little book, Best Reader Aldridge, Journey to Christmas. This one was a gift from my book fairy friend. I haven't read it yet. I will do it next year for Advent. A beautiful Christmas carol. And this one was also from my book fairy friend. And then this one I got last year and used for Advent, Winter Fire with Chesterton. That's a lovely book as well. I have my poetry collection. It's very small. I need to get more poetry books, but they were just shoved in our console because I didn't really know where to put them. I'm going to pull out my Penguin books from the living room because I had picked up a few recently at Goodwill and I could not fit them on that shelf. So again, I've outgrown where they were in the living room, and so I'm going to put them on this shelf. These books were some of the homeless ones shoved under my bed. These ones are recent purchases that I'd never found spots for. And then around here, these were shoved behind other books. These were a combination of recent purchases and kind of shoved where I could fit them in weird spots. And then I had these I used to display, but I didn't really have a spot for them, so I pulled those out to keep in mind I could use those on these shelves as well. I'm going to continue gathering up books and start playing around with what I want to do on this amazing shelf. I'm so excited. I just love it so much. I'll show you from a distance. Okay, so here's the living room area, and you can see where I've created a little bit more breathing room on these shelves already. I have lots of work to do in organizing all of our books, but oh, doesn't it just look like it belongs there, like it was meant to be? Okay, I'm checking in. I've pulled down everything that I think may go on this shelf and have been kind of sorting into groups what I think should go together and playing around a bit with placements. Seeing everything kind of out and up here makes me realize just how much potential I have to continue to grow our family's collection of books. It's a simple start. I have a lot more to do. I am almost at the end of the time that I have today to work on these, so I thought I'd show you where I'm at. As you can see, I still have so much space, which is just like, okay, I can't go buy a bunch of books because I just bought bookshelves, right? Gotta stay in budget. I pulled out some of my pretty milk glass pieces that I still just absolutely love. It's coming together. I'll show you some of the details. I have this really cute scallop shelf that is meant to be the other way and you hang it on the wall. But one of you suggested that I use it to corral books, and I love that idea. So these little like small Folger Library, Signet Classic type books fit really well in this. And so I love the idea of filling it all the way, but I didn't quite have enough that for the time being. And I have this cute little wooden apple my dad made years ago, so I just put that next to it. And then I really love this copy of The Princess and the Goblin, so I pulled that out to be more visible. And then this vintage tin, I thought could maybe pull in some of the fun Union Jack touch there. Penguin Classics are up here, and I have the bookends that I thrifted years ago, holding those up. And they look well loved and well read because most of them are. Most of them are very well loved and read multiple times. I moved my picture book basket here. It's empty. I don't know if I'm going to keep it because it's a little large. So I'm going to think on that. I might need to rethink that. This picture book basket worked a lot better, and then I put a stack of some of my hardbacks there. And then I just opened up this really cute Tasha Tudor, This'll Be, and to a cute bird page and set it on top of this hardback and Green Gables that my grandma gave me. I just stacked some children's chapter books there. I need to get some more from the boys' room probably. Maybe my daughter will have some she wants down here. And then down here, I don't have much. I'd love to make this like our art book area, but I just have the Rembrandt one right now. These are the nonfiction books. And then this might be where I put the Harvard Classics, we'll see. My Agatha Christie collection, and then I have my fun like Pride and Prejudice vase serving as my bookend on that side. And this is a box set, so it's kind of holding them up on this side. And then I have my small, tiny poetry collection. This might be the other spot for the Harvard book set. We will see. But that is my progress so far. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put table linens there, or maybe here. Table linens here, and like school supply stuff here, and possibly games there. We'll see. But I'm really excited to have some more drawers. Those are all empty, and I have time and space to fill them for the years to come. So I'm really excited. I know I keep saying that, but I genuinely am. And I'm thinking along the top, we'll put some sort of either framed artwork, family pictures, maybe, I don't know what my husband wants to do. We talked about all kinds of ideas. So it is definitely step one towards having this part of our home look and feel more like us and make our home all the more functional. So in this book, The Clutter Connection by Cassandra Arson, how your personality type determines why you organize the way you do. She has a really popular YouTube channel called The Clutterbug, and I love her stuff. But she wrote this book years ago and asked for picture contributions, and so I sent a picture of one of my shelves, and she used it in the book. I'm on page, let's see, what page am I on? 62. I'm on page 62 if you have the book. That is my little house back in Washington. And in the next house that we built, we actually had two of those shelves next to each other. But anyway, it's kind of a fun story. When I pulled this book out from the shelf, I was like, oh yeah, that's, my shelves are immortalized in there. So anyway, kind of cool, kind of like 5 minutes of fame for me to be connected with the Clutterbug. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so excited to share my new shelves with you and my process of starting to decorate them and fill them with books. I will definitely be posting updates on this project as time goes on, so stay tuned. Be sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be here. You guys take care, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye.